Why are you buying those chia seeds? I don't know. Because they're healthy. 3 times more iron than spinach. Hey everyone, welcome to another Literally Anika video. Today's video is going to be kind of about chia seeds. I've used those as an example, but you can kind of apply this to a lot of different products as well. But I'm using chia seeds because this morning I came home from the gym and I was in the kitchen. I'm not going to mention the family member who said this, but they were like, Anika, I bought these chia seeds, as they were sprinkling them over their cereal. I was like, oh, like, why did you buy those chia seeds? And they said, oh, because they're healthy. I was like, what do you mean healthy? Like, how are they healthy? And they were like, well, and they grabbed the packet and they were like, well, it contains 3 times more iron than spinach, and then read off the stuff off the back, and I was like, okay. Like, obviously I've heard about chia seeds before, I'm sure a lot of you have. For those of you that haven't heard about chia seeds, they are basically this black seed from the plant Salvia hispanica, which is grown in South America, and they were used in the past by Aztecs, and basically claim they were energy booster and all this other stuff. But as soon as I read that online earlier, they were used by the Aztecs, I was thinking to myself, okay, but the Aztecs probably weren't exposed to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Tesco's or Gion or Twittrim's, all these supermarkets which are a walk away for some of us, and for most of us they are a car ride away. They weren't exposed to all this great whole food at their fingertips, whereas we are. So why would we use chia seeds? Anyway, that's just my example. But the point I wanted to make is that chia seeds are under this whole umbrella of superfoods. And I got thinking, and I was like, oh my god, I kept talking about this, and I was like, I have to make this into a video. So the term superfood, if you actually Google superfood, this is the following definition that comes up. So I've written it down here. Here it is. A nutrient-rich food considered, being the key word, to be especially beneficial for health and well-being. That is the first definition that comes up on Google. The second definition from a medicine website says it's a non-medical term popularized in the media to refer to foods that can have health-promoting properties. A non-medical term. The third definition is from Wikipedia, and it says superfood is a marketing term. So you kind of get the idea. There is no science behind it. It's a marketing term to get you to buy certain products, making you guys think that they're going to transform your body, and it's going to be this one thing that's going to help you reach your goals. So superfood is basically attached to certain imagery, whether it's weight loss, overall health and happiness. I feel like getting that beach body that you want, everyone's kind of trying to find that one thing that's going to help them reach their goals. Everybody basically wants to look good these days, let's just be honest. Everyone wants to look good, and if you actually kind of go down to the root of it, if you ask somebody why they're buying it, okay, yeah, it has these health benefits, but really it's because people want to look good and feel good. And if you actually so yeah, I'm going on a bit, but the point that I wanted to make is linked to all this imagery. But really, if you actually dig deeper, which I'm going to do in a second, you're going to find that it is all a marketing ploy. And I wanted to explain this because it's very well me telling you that it's a marketing ploy, but I wanted to kind of explain the exact message that I sent this family member after they left the house, after I dug a little deeper. So I'm going to get there right now. Okay, so the family member this morning, I think I mentioned before, said that when they read the back, it said that the chia seeds have 3 times more iron than spinach. So after they left the house, I was like, okay, let me look at the actual ingredients on the back of this packet. Basically, it says that I googled the daily amount, the recommended daily amount of spinach. Sorry, it's not spinach. Iron that we're supposed to have in a day, and it's between 17 and 18 milligrams a day. So on the back of this pack, I don't want to turn it around, so I'm going to read it off my page. It says per 100 grams, you have to have 100 grams of chia seeds, okay, and that contains 6.03 milligrams of iron, okay, and in 100 grams of chia seeds, in these specific chia seeds, there is 429, let's make it 430 calories in 100 grams of chia seeds, which contains 6.03 grams of iron. So therefore, if the daily recommended requirement for iron is, let's say, on average 18 milligrams per day, you're going to need to have 100 grams, which is probably the equivalent of about when I did it in tablespoons, I actually measured it out, and with our tablespoons, I had to use about 13 to 15 tablespoons of chia seeds. You're going to have that much just to get 6 milligrams, 6.03 milligrams of iron. So that's, I mean, and that's going to cost you 430 calories. Now, wouldn't you want to eat a meal worth 430 calories over 13 to 15 tablespoons of chia seeds? Yeah, I definitely would. So I'm going to put those photos up here. Here you can see the tablespoons of chia seeds that I laid out, and here you can see the equivalent of a meal that I had that was worth the same amount of calories. I measured everything out on that plate. I did it with a scale, and I put it in the MyFitnessPal app, and then I measured the chia seeds on a scale, got 100 grams, and then laid it out into tablespoons. So those are the images there. I then decided to dig a little bit deeper into the whole iron thing and the spinach thing. So I was thinking to myself, okay, so it's saying there's 3 times more iron than spinach. How much spinach would I need to eat? How many grams of spinach would I need to eat to get 6 milligrams of iron? So I Googled it, and I Googled spinach, iron in spinach, and it basically said in 100 grams of spinach, you're going to get 2.7 milligrams of iron. So then I was thinking, okay, you're going to get 2.7 milligrams of iron. How many calories is that? In 100 grams of spinach, approximately, there's about 23 calories. So if you ate 250 grams of spinach, you're going to get about 6.75 milligrams of iron. And if you eat spinach steamed like I do, it's not, I mean, it's not that much. 250 grams of spinach is like a nice amount. You're actually eating something. You can have it in a salad, you can have it on the side, and it's only going to be about 60 calories in total. So why wouldn't you do that instead? And you're getting more iron, 6.75 milligrams of iron, less in 60 calories rather than 6 milligrams, 6.03 milligrams of iron in 430 calories. I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just a marketing ploy. So let me take it back to the meal. I then kind of compared the meal that I made, the 430 calorie meal, to the 430 calorie amount of chia seeds, and I wrote these figures down. So basically said, in the 430 calories of food, actual food that I had to fill my stomach, there was 11 grams of fat, 45 grams of carbs, and 38 grams of protein. In 430 calories worth of chia seeds, there's only 20 grams of protein, 7.3 grams of carbs, and there's 28.2 grams of fat. So their main macronutrient is a fat source. So if you want to increase maybe a bit of fat a day, then maybe chia seeds is good, because we do need those fats. But one of the things that chia seeds also claim to have and be high in is omega-3s. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but omega-3s are good for you. But the thing is, with the omega-3s that come from chia seeds, they are plant-based, so it's actually harder for our body to use. You're better off going and eating a piece of salmon than having chia seeds. And let me just say something. What the amounts I'm talking about of chia seeds, you're gonna have to have a lot to even reap the benefits of them. You're gonna have to have 100 grams of it, 430 calories to even gain those omega-3 fatty or antioxidant properties, or iron, the amount of iron that it's good. You're gonna have to have so much of it. You may as well just eat a meal. Now, okay, some people are vegetarian; they can't go for those salmon. They can't go for salmon or fish, or even vegan. So for them, okay, yeah, it can be a good substitute. I'm not saying that chia seeds are bad. I'm not saying they're the devil. I'm just saying, please don't think that they have all these amazing properties. To take it with a pinch of salt. Okay, yeah, they're good. You can have a little sprinkle on your diet. Sprinkle them on your diet, but it's not going to transform your life, or it's not gonna really have as much benefit as they like to make you think. They package the containers really nicely with like green ticks and like beige backgrounds to make it seem healthy, and like leaves and all these things, but that's just all, people just go into that, and they look at the packaging and it's kind of like automatically like health, but people don't actually know. A lot of people don't actually know that you're not getting what you think you are. It's just all this association, and I really want to help people. I really want to kind of like let them know that it's better just to go for whole foods. So that is my rant. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say. I also was reading to see if I could find any studies on the benefits of weight loss and chia seeds, because I know a lot of people who are healthy, trying to lose weight, they're typically the ones that go for superfoods, like the superfoods, to kind of help them along the way. They think that it's going to kind of aid them to getting that body that they want, but there are actually no trials that have been done to suggest that it aids in weight loss. So please just take this all with a pinch of salt. I feel like I'm really I've been thinking about it all day and I've been wanting to get it in the video, so I'm so tired of thinking about it, but I really hope this was helpful for you guys. And I want, it's not just about chia seeds, it's about all superfoods in general. Fair enough if you like the texture and the taste, that's great. But if you're buying these with the hope that it's going to change your life, then it's probably the wrong reason to be buying them. And like I said, the people, not the people, but when like this morning when my family member was having cheeses, they were just having a sprinkle. And let's just use the iron as an example. If you're only getting 6.03 grams of iron in 100 grams, you're not really getting very much iron in a tablespoon. And people are probably going to be having about 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, if that. So these things, chia seeds are only used in very, very small amounts from what I know. From the people that I've seen using them, it's usually just a sprinkle. So that is my rant over. I hope it was useful. Please let me know if any of you are watching this and kind of watch this through the end and you do eat chia seeds. Please let me know the reasons why you went and picked them up and why you implement them or eat them in your diet. Maybe it's something that I don't know, or there's a side of this argument that I haven't seen. I would love to know. I wouldn't want to be one-sided, and I'd like to know everybody's thoughts if they have any. So please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos, and follow me on my social media at literallyanika, and like my page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/literallyanika. I'll see you guys next time.